So looking at some of the woodworking boards and things like that online, one of the questions I see a lot are some of the newer people asking about what tools do I need to get started? What, people are into all these live edge slabs and things like that now, and like, how do you flatten this? And every single time, it all comes out like lots of opinions, right? Lots of advice. And I hear you need this machine, that machine, and we're talking about expensive stuff. You gotta have this joiner, you need that planer, you need, on and on, right? So then like with the slabs, oh, you gotta have a CNC, or you have to have this router sled, and you don't have to have any of that stuff. Is it nice to have those things? Sure it is. But is it necessary to get started and to do amazing work? No. We have examples of woodwork from 2 centuries ago, 3 centuries ago, that are amazing long before we had electricity. So, do you need all those things? Obviously not. When I first started, one of my first projects was a table that's 7 feet long and just a little under 4 feet wide. And I didn't have any of those things. I didn't have a joiner. I didn't have anything. I did buy a little table saw for 50 bucks. It was a Skill brand. It wasn't anything fancy. But even with things like that, you can do a lot of amazing work. But my point is, so like what's in this cabinet right here behind me, all of these things right here is all you need to do any kind of woodwork you want to do. Now, you don't have to have all of those. This is a collection that I started out with that number 7 sitting right there. You have, right here I have number 8, Stanley Bailey plane, number 7. That was one of my first planes right there. Got that for $70, right? Nothing expensive. Then with that number 6 right there comes in super handy for straightening boards and things like that to joint them together. And then you have, down here, you have the smaller smoothing planes. And these planes were made, they're smoothing planes because back when those planes were being used by the professional carpenters and house builders and all that, they didn't have the kind of technology for like sanding that we have now. And you can put a very fine finish on some panels with those smoothers right there, and that one of those card scrapers up there, and that right there, you can see that's my first dovetail saw, my little card scraper, and all those little block planes. Now, you don't have to have all of those things up there, because I did kind of collect them over the years. When I find one for cheap somewhere, I'll pick it up. But my point is, you can do all kinds of stuff. See right here, I got my cabinet files right here, and these Buck Brothers bench chisels right here. Those were from like Lowe's or something years ago that I think I paid 20 bucks for the whole set. And when I built the base for my table, I chopped the mortises and cut the tenons with that little saw right there and those chisels. And I've done a lot of work with those. So, of course, I'm standing in a shop full of real expensive tools now. But my point is, to get started, you don't have to have all of this crap, and you don't need to listen to all that you have to have this and that. No, you don't. You don't. Makes it easier, absolutely. But to get started, you can start with some basic stuff, start building, get into it, start going. And then as you start to get better, figure out where your focus is gonna be, let that determine what kind of tools you need next. Your projects will let you know. Anyway, the point is, don't fall for all that. You gotta have a bunch of expensive stuff to do decent work in woodworking. Later on, if you become a professional, then you're gonna need some faster ways of doing things. Other than that, hand tools and hand skills are gonna serve you throughout your entire career in woodworking. So those are my thoughts. I'm gonna get back to work now.